Good evening. I'm going to be calling the meeting of the Tuesday, October 7th, 2025 meeting, county board meeting to order. If the clerk could call the roll.
Supervisors Rutkowski, Verranth, and Wish are excused. I see we have a couple of board members still entering the chambers. I'm anticipating Supervisor Shakur will be here, and that will put everyone here in the chambers.
Okay, thank you. So if we could stand for a little meditation for the opening prayer this evening. And now the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Item number 4 is the public comment. Pursuant to section 2-71 of the Racine Code of Ordinances, each speaker shall be allotted 3 minutes. Vice Chairman will be keeping time and he'll give you a little warning before you're up. I've got one comment. Is there anybody else that would like to make a comment? And then you can get the information forward. And tonight's is Bob Bagley talking on the county budget, HHS and highways. And if you could give your name and address, Bob?
1435 Spring Valley Drive in beautiful Racine, Wisconsin. Good evening. I'm a 39-year resident of Racine County and a member of the Racine Interfaith Coalition's Education Task Force. At the last county board meeting, the member from the 19th district asked for some comparables, some way to assess how Racine County compares with, say, some counties in our area. Tonight, Mr. Horath, we're giving you what you wanted. Report 4, that's these copies over here, are available at the rail. This report compares Racine County with 2 larger counties, Milwaukee and Waukesha County, and 2 smaller counties, Kenosha and Walworth. We are not a small rural county from someplace up north. We are, in fact, the 5th largest county in terms of population in Wisconsin. We share the eastern part of the state with these 4 county neighbors. If this were a horse race, we would be the only dog in that race, which we run with our neighbors, competing for residents, jobs, for means of attracting other people, businesses, visitors to this county. We're dead last in county dollars spent for health and human services and highways. That's 72 out of 72 counties. We don't support the people who really need assistance and who live in this county the way every other county adjacent to us does. That is also true of highways. We defer maintenance so that when infrastructure needs to be refreshed, we spend more than we would have if we'd maintained it properly in the first place. It's just dumb. We have Counties Association data going back to 2015 showing that this is a consistent pattern here in Racine County. That pattern may actually go all the way back to when Dennis Cornwolf was county executive. At the end of his term, the joke was that because Cornwolf wouldn't replace worn out capital equipment, the county had to replace everything after he left office. Recently, I came across an interview in Racine County Eye, and the interview was of someone running for re-election to this board 2 years ago. The candidate stated that they were for reasonable local taxes. By that definition, we are tonight asking for reasonable services. The Counties Association measures its members by the local dollars they raise and spend per capita. Please allot the resources necessary to at least make Racine County average and not the last in the state in health and human services and highways. Let's begin to rebuild this county. To call under support for basic county responsibilities, the very definition of why counties exist, by the way,
15 seconds.
Is not efficient or effective. It is only the way that we can make sure in this state and in southeastern Wisconsin that we remain that dog in a very real horse race. Thank you.
Thank you. Are there any further comments from the public? All right, then we'll move on to item number 5. I'd like to introduce County Executive Ralph Malicki for his 2026 budget message. Floor is all yours, Ralph.
Good evening, Chair, members of the County Board, and residents of Racine County. It's truly an honor to stand before you tonight to present the 2026 Racine County budget. This budget reflects our 3 core values: to deliver innovative services with high integrity through the work of our dedicated employees. At the heart of this work is a simple philosophy I try to live by every day: be better. You heard me say that earlier this year. Building off the solid foundation and core values for our county to continuously evolve each day, I want to leave this county stronger than it was the day before. My commitment to my constituents is to never work in isolation, but rather work collaboratively with the county board and community to find efficiencies and opportunities that can only happen through partnerships. In doing so, we will carry forward the spirit of our strategic plan, a humble yet ambitious mission to serve and to transform Racine County. I'm proud to be a part of a county with a strong history of conservative budgeting. For the 13th year in a row, the county mill rate has either decreased or stayed the same, and this year it decreases to 255. This reflects disciplined fiscal management and is why Racine is a leader in responsible governance. We deliver lower taxes while still investing in services and infrastructure our residents expect. For example, last year, Human Services saw record performance in family preservation initiatives and returned $2.6 million back to its reserves. And the county overall was able to return an additional 1.7 to general reserves. While inflation has put pressure on our system, we have responded yet again with innovative cost controlling measures and strategic cuts. And yes, our fiscal responsibility is remarkable, and it is also important to note that the county levy is only a fraction of the residents' overall property tax bill, about 1/6, which underscores how carefully we steward the portion we control. The 2026 budget marks the first full year of the countywide sales tax that began last April, projected to generate about $20 million annually. This decision made last year was the right one, and it will continue to be the right one every year moving forward. The sales tax provides the steady, sustainable support needed to fund our operating budget and keep Racine County strong. From the start, we promised these funds would deliver real relief, and this budget directs $4 million back to property taxpayers, double the amount required by ordinance. The balance supports essential county services like public safety, highway maintenance, and human services, the core functions that residents rely on every day. Our disciplined approach has also earned Racine County a AA bond rating, one of the strongest among counties our size. According to the 2024 audit, we maintain an unrestricted fund balance of $21 million, or 19% of our operating budget, well within our policy range of 16 to 25%. These facts show that Racine County is keeping promises and setting a high bar for fiscal health and responsible governance. Good governance also means careful stewardship of resources, preparing for the unexpected, and planning for the future. That is why this budget includes new accountability measures that will ensure maximum transparency for taxpayers, such as quarterly reporting to the county board on the following: staffing cost allocation to ensure proper use of levy, facilities and property budget status update. Additionally, I'm proposing 4 policy resolutions and an ordinance update that will tighten up evaluation criteria for new positions and require identification of ongoing funding. As county leaders, we are accountable to our constituents, not only for the dollars invested, but to prioritize and protect their health and safety. After years of thoughtful planning, the new countywide next generation radio system is becoming a reality. This system will replace outdated infrastructure with a modern interoperable network that connects every police, fire, and EMS agency in Racine County and ties us into the Wisconsin Public Safety Network, allowing seamless communication with partners across the state with features like responder tracking and secure redundancy. This system will give first responders the tools they need to respond faster and keep communities safer. We are also strengthening our emergency partners' work together on the ground. We are working side by side with our fire and EMS providers on the principle of closest response, making sure the nearest help reaches residents as quickly as possible. Through telehealth expansion and the CREW program, Racine County is leveraging $200,000 in grant funding to expand mental health and substance abuse treatment options. These investments save lives, reduce strain on emergency services, and show what is possible when partners act with a shared purpose. Our ability to deliver strong services depends on having a strong workforce, and housing is where this challenge becomes real. Over the next decade, Racine and Kenosha counties are projected to add nearly 20,000 new jobs. Yet our working age population is shrinking and nearly 40% of residents will be over 55 by 2040. At the same time, Racine County will need more than 4,200 new homes in the next 5 years. But too many working families are priced out of the market. If workers can't afford to live here, they won't stay here, and future investment will pass us by. That is why in early 2026, we will launch a countywide housing task force. That's actually already started, co-led with RCEDC and SOARPAC. This effort is about aligning zoning, fees, financing tools, and partnerships to expand attainable housing. By the end of 2026, the task force will deliver a clear action plan to increase starter home development and close the gap between what families can afford and what the market is building. Addressing housing is urgent. Is about keeping Racine County competitive, broadening our tax base, and ensuring the next generation of workers and families can call this community home. At the heart of Racine County government are people. We are in the business of service, and our employees are the ones who carry out the mission of county government every day. Each Monday, I stop by new employee orientation to welcome those who have chosen to serve Racine County. It's important that they know from day one that they are valued, supported, and part of something bigger. In the 10 months I've been in office, it's already been 10 months, I do have one piece of constructive criticism. I have found that there's been a bit of deferred maintenance within our facilities. We have used a lot of what I call cold patch. That's a temporary fix on a permanent issue that has to be replaced time and time again. Temporary repairs on long-term problems. As a result, in this 2026 budget, we are investing in upgrades that enhance safety, reduce risk and liability, and show respect for both our staff and the public who enter these spaces. These projects create an environment where employees can perform their best. When employees are performing their best, the community wins. Stable staffing means shorter wait times, faster answers, and steadier service for residents who depend on us every day. With rapid technological advancements, we need skilled professionals to support our work. In this budget, we will add 2 new radio technicians to maintain the countywide radio system, ensuring there is the talent to manage our evolving systems. I am especially proud to share results of another investment, an investment our county made in our essential employees, and it has paid off. Both our 911 communication center and our corrections division Two of our most critical 24/7 operations have remained at their highest staffing levels since 2019. By adjusting to more competitive wages for these positions, we kept staff in areas other communities saw drastic workforce shortages. This progress reflects hard work, thoughtful planning, and a commitment to making Racine County a workplace of choice. And it stands for a victory not only for dedicated employees who serve in these roles, but for every resident who relies on their critical work. A culture of service means meeting today's needs while preparing for the future. That is what guides our investment in the new behavioral health services building on Taylor Avenue. The need's undeniable. More than 10,000 Racine County residents face serious mental health challenges. Suicide attempts and overdoses have risen sharply. And there is no residential substance use treatment center within 40 miles. For too long, services have been delivered in a lease facility that is outdated, stigmatizing, and increasingly expensive, with rent costs that over 30 years would equal the cost of building a new facility outright. This new facility will change that. It will bring crisis response mobile teams, outpatient services, and a 15-bed residential program under one roof, creating a welcoming, and efficient, and modern system of care. By enabling faster intervention, direct law enforcement drop-offs, and wraparound support for residents and families, it will fill one of the largest gaps in our behavioral health system. And importantly, it is being built without adding ongoing costs to taxpayers, financed through one-time ARPA funds, opioid settlement dollars, and targeted bonding that replaces rising rental costs with an asset that will serve our community for decades. Together, these investments show how Racine County can expand critical services in a fiscally responsible way, addressing urgent needs, reducing long-term costs, and positioning us to meet the challenges of the future. We're moving forward with the design of a new public safety building, one that will provide first responders and support staff with a facility that is safe, modern, and built for the challenges ahead. This facility will enhance our ability to respond to large-scale incidents, consolidating resources into one central location for countywide response. It ensures that Racine County is prepared for challenges we cannot afford to overlook. At the same time, the new countywide 911 radio system is well underway, creating a single durable communication platform across all emergency services. Highway infrastructure remains the backbone of service delivery, even though its operations historically represent only about 6% of the county levy for such a large surface area. That is why every investment here delivers big returns. In 2026, we will resurface parts of Highway G and Highway C with support from WISDOT grants, projects that improve safety and support economic activity. We'll also be investing in new equipment, tandem plows, one-ton trucks, and a striping vehicle to keep our roads safe and reliable year-round. These are relatively small investments with outsized impact, proof that smart infrastructure spending creates long-term value for our residents. Our parks create opportunities for the future. This budget supports a campground study at Case Eagle Park and the development of rental cabins at Cliffside Park, expanding recreation while generating new revenue. We're also entering the second year of a four-phase Reef Point Marina revitalization. Once complete, the project will deliver a strong return on an investment and provide Racine County with another premier amenity that attracts residents, visitors, and businesses alike. The marina project ties directly into our 4-year campaign with Discover Wisconsin, positioning Racine County as a destination for tourism, recreation, and business investment. By strengthening our waterfront and county overall and promoting it to audience across the state and beyond, we welcome more visitors and encourage them to consider making this county their home. We also recognize the important role that Friends of Parks groups can play in this work. Across Wisconsin, Friends groups organize cleanups, most importantly, raise funds, and support amenities that enhance local parks. Here in Racine County, we need our friends groups to step up in the same way, to partner with us, to invest their time and resources, and to help strengthen the parks they care about. Under the new policy framework, Friends Group will have clear expectations for fundraising, volunteer hours, and project support. And the county will match those efforts with recognition and partnership. Together, we can make our parks stronger, more sustainable, and more enjoyable for generations to come. We are also making forward-looking investments in conservation and technology, from reclaiming the Krieger site with regenerative practices to GIS upgrades using LiDAR for better land management. We are tackling aging infrastructure before it fails, including refreshing technology, replacing obsolete equipment, and ensuring compliance with statutory requirements. One technology project has a return on investment of just 3.5 years. By renegotiating our contract, we'll save $220,000 over 5 years. That's smart, responsible planning. Together, these initiatives show what it means to invest in tomorrow, delivering immediate improvements and lasting benefits for the people of Racine County. As I close, I return to the philosophy that guides this work: to be better each day, and to leave Racine County stronger than it was yesterday. The 2026 budget reflects that spirit. It builds on strong financial foundation, protects the health and safety of our people, invests in the employees who make government work, and prepares our county for the future. This budget is built on trust, accountability, and vision. It makes Racine County a place where families want to live, businesses want to grow, and visitors want to return. I'm grateful to the county board, to our employees, and to our residents for the partnership that makes this possible. Together, we'll continue to moving Racine County forward. Thank you.
Supervisor Miller.
Mr. Chairman, I would ask unanimous consent that the county executive's budget message be included in tonight's minutes.
Motion's been made and seconded. And unanimous consent, it was seconded, so we have unanimous consent. Any objections? No, seeing no objections. So we'll go on to item number 6, reading of the minutes of the previous meeting, which is automatically waived unless requested by a majority of the members present. Seeing none. Item number 7, resolutions and ordinances referred to committee.
There are none.
Item number 8, introduction of resolutions and ordinances for first reading and referral.
Resolution number 2025-42 by Finance and Human Resources Committee authorizing a multi-year agreement with Array Towers T-Mobile Communications for the lease of tower sites. And resolution number 2025-43 by Finance and Human Resources Committee authorizing the settlement of the lawsuit of James A. Kerner.
Item number 9, communications and claims.
Number 1, notice of application seeking to rezone the properties at 1562 Packard Avenue and 1558 Packard Avenue from R3 Limited General Residential District to B2 Community Shopping District as allowed by section 114-77 of the Municipal Code from the City of Racine. And number 2, application of American Transmission Company LLC for a certificate of public convenience and necessity to construct and operate the Elm Road Racine Transmission Line Project, consisting of a new 345 kV transmission line located primarily in the city of Oak Creek, Milwaukee County, the city of Racine, and the villages of Mount Pleasant and Caledonia, Racine County, Wisconsin, from the Public Service Commission of Wisconsin.
Items number 1 and 2 are referred to the Economic Development and Land Use Planning Committee.
Number 3, Racine County Facilities Management Notable Project Status Report for the month of September 2025.
Item number 3 is referred to the Public Works, Parks, and Facilities Committee.
Items number 4 through 7 are claims against Racine County, and items number 8 through 30 are notifications from the United States Bankruptcy Court.
Items number 4 through 30 are referred to Finance and Human Resources Committee and Corporation Council.
Any requests for copies? Supervisor Horth.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to request copies of 1, 2, and 3.
Supervisor Hoffman.
3 and 4, please.
Supervisor Kolb.
1 and 2.
Supervisor Coleman.
3 through 7. Thank you.
Supervisor McReynolds.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Copies of 1, 2, 3, and 4.
No, Supervisor Spencer.
Thank you. Copies number 1 and number 4, please.
Chairman, can I get a copy of 2, 3, 4, and 5, please?
And if I could have 4, 5, 6, and 7. Any further requests? Seeing none, we'll move forward. Communications from the county executive.
There are none tonight.
Number 11, standing committee reports containing recommendations on items referred.
There are no reports.
Second reading on resolutions and ordinances.
Under majority vote this evening, we have resolution number 2025-39 by Finance and Human Resources Committee denying the property damage claim of Alyssa Clausen. Resolution number 2025-40 by Finance and Human Resources Committee denying the property damage claim of Don Herring. And resolution number 2025-41 by Finance and Human Resources Committee denying the property damage claim of Tim Baudet.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Supervisor Trotter.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. In regards to Resolution 2025-39, 40, and 41, these claims are being recommended for denial by the FHR Committee. Should there be any questions amongst the committee members, I'm going to ask to contact our legal department.
Any further questions, comments? Being a simple majority vote, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion's carried.
Next, under 2/3 majority vote, we have resolution number 2025-36 by Finance and Human Resources Committee authorizing a multi-year contract with Midwest Fiber Networks for the dark fiber to be installed between the new behavioral health building and the Dennis Cornwell Service Center for the total of $5,500. Resolution number 2025-37 by Finance and Human Resources Committee authorizing a multi-year contract with MC Dean for services and maintenance of the uninterruptible power systems at various county locations for a total of $74,796. And resolution number 2025-38 by Finance and Human Resources Committee authorizing a multi-year contract with Johnson Controls Security Solutions LLC for maintenance of fire and burglar alarm systems at Robert Roner Law Enforcement Training Center for the total of $6,992.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Supervisor Trotter.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. In regards to Resolution 2025-36, for a total of $5,500, this cost is for a $600 annual maintenance fee for the next 9 years, with $100 prorated for 2025. The maintenance fee consists of a point-to-point connect of the new behavioral health building to the Cornwell Center. This installation in the feasibility right of use was previously approved in the bids of construction of the mental health building. I believe there's Robert is here, or Yarman Roberts here, Villarreal. Should there be any additional questions in regards to this resolution request from the county board?
Any questions on the where? Continue.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Resolution 2025-37 pertains to a 3-year multi-purpose service agreement for equipment and services presently in place. at a 3-year rate of $24,932 per year, totaling $74,796 effective April 1st, 2026. This company is MC Dean. The agreement will provide continuity of services with entities most familiar with uninterruptible power systems installed at various county locations. I believe Yarman is here to answer any questions.
Are there any questions about the uninterruptible power service systems? Supervisor Kolb.
I guess, how many facilities is this and how many generators and how frequent do they actually maintain them?
Yarman, if you can come up and address that, please. Thank you.
Good evening, Jarman Shuda, Assistant Superintendent, Facilities Management. Supervisor Cole, I'll have to take a look. There's site 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sites that are involved. And just as a point of correction, this doesn't involve generators. What the uninterruptible power system is it's a battery backup bridge power. When I say bridge, it bridges a gap between that slight amount of time that there is when normal power is lost and then the transfer switch engages to go over or start operating under the emergency power of the generator. And this is associated with the most critical systems throughout the county, such as 911 and other computer systems that cannot handle having any interruption of power. It's serviced periodically throughout the year and then also as things fail.
Are they do they kick on monthly automatically just as a test then?
It's tested when the battery backups are tested as the MCD and staff come and take a look at the systems. The generators are tested on a separate frequency.
Okay.
Thank you, Yarman.
Any further questions? Okay, continue.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Last, Resolution 2025-38 is requesting board approval for $6,992. This resolution is a 3-year agreement of $2,330.50 with Johnson Controls that provides service for the fire alarm and burglar systems at the Robert L. Roner Law Enforcement Training Center. Again, Yarman's here to answer any questions in regards to this request from the county board.
Are there any requests? Any questions on this? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Yarman.
So motion's been made and seconded. If there seems no more questions, this is a 2/3 majority vote. So John, if you could cue us up. Everybody check in. Now we can vote.
All have voted. Motion carries unanimously.
Thank you. Item number 13, reconsideration of resolutions and ordinances from previous meetings and or actions on vetoes.
There are no items.
Resolution of and or notice of intent to reconsider resolutions or ordinances.
There are no, there is no notice.
Item number 15, informational reports.
Report number 2025-40 by Finance and Human Resources Committee announcing the distribution of sales and use tax revenue for September 2025.
Item number 16, excuse me, miscellaneous business, announcements and oral reports. Supervisor Miller.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd just like to give a shout out to our Human Resources Department, which held both at the courthouse and out here at Ives, a very informative benefits fair for all of our staff members. And everyone was assembled in the same place so they could ask questions and find out different programs for our employees. The vibe at the whole thing was very positive, so hats off to them, keeping our employees happy and engaged in the work for our citizens.
Thank you. Supervisor Caprillion.
Thank you. You'll notice on your desk, there is the 2024-2025 Group 11 Youth and Governance Annual Report. That's from our last group. And things that are noteworthy in there is, first of all, their statements and always their growth that happens year after year. But after reading these metrics for a handful of years, we've decided this year, government services, we are going to be making a little bit of changes, hopefully to improve the scores and the youth's experience and their overall knowledge of county governance. So just stay tuned, and soon it will be time for nomination. So think about those youth that are GPA above 2.5 and they're in the 9th, 10th, or 11th grade. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Supervisor. Fourth.
Don't get excited. That's okay. Get some coffee. I just wanted to offer that budgeting can certainly be the most challenging period of time that requires a lot of attention from all of us. And I just wanted to offer to the supervisors at this point that I'm a big reader and I love reading books and a lot of history. And there was a writer back in the mid 1800s by the name of Walt Whitman. And Walt Whitman made the quote, "Be curious, not judgmental." So as we start looking at all of these numbers, I think the county executive just shared it's almost 500 pages of them, that we continue to be curious with each number that we look at to try to better understand it, but also be in a position to make sure we can bring some added value to how we're going to operate the county going forward in the new year. So I just thought I would share some personal thoughts on that, something that I'm passionate about, and I can commit that no, I won't have it all read by Friday, but certainly by the time our upcoming meetings occur, I plan on going through this in detail so that I can offer some support to try to, again, assist us as we move forward. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. And with that, don't forget, next week, we're going to be meeting with the different departments on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday starting at 5 o'clock with finance. Did you have something for Supervisor Coleman? You got to turn your light on so I can see it.
You ain't let me get there. You're trying to get up
You
here.
got to turn your light on so I can see it.
Just wanted to take the time to thank my county executive and my supervisors that showed up for my Black Nurses Association 30th annual banquet. And the ones that didn't show up, thank you for buying tickets. But I really, really, really appreciated the support. So I just had to say thank you guys. Okay, we done.
Now we are adjourned. Thank you.